This is Smallsy Surgery.
Hi, this is Lorde. Lorde. And we'll never be royal. It's Smallsy Surgery on Nova.
Lorde, on the show, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm very good. It's been a long time.
I know. How's it going?
I'm doing good. Survived the pandemic. I don't know if you heard about that, but I'm doing good. You sound like you survived as well.
I did. I'm thriving even.
Thriving? Okay, that's not a word I would use. I think that sounds like you're showing off. A week to go until your touchdown here in Australia and the tour finally gets underway. How are you feeling?
Oh, God. I'm so excited. It's so great. We've done 4 shows so far in New Zealand. And, I always look forward to the time touring in Australia. It's just such a nice, relaxing... It is almost like a homecoming, you know?
Yeah.
It's just always a good feeling. So
When do the New Zealand shows happen?
We are in the midst of them right now.
Okay.
So I've been doing them for the last week and got the last one on Saturday.
Okay, and how has the reception been? Because this tour was sort of like scheduled and then you had to redo the dates.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, obviously everything seems to be going well so far. Did you change anything? Or is it all pretty much rolling out the way it would have rolled out originally?
Yeah, it's kind of going as we hoped it would go. Obviously it's been crazy here with the cyclone. So I've had a couple of things move around, but for the most part, everything's been good. And, it's so amazing to be doing this after booking these shows in 2021. I feel like
That's wild.
Jumping like extra hard to make up for the postponement.
Oh yeah, can I say? And you can answer this however you want to answer this. But I feel like you were slightly ripped off. Any artist that sort of released a record over those sort of mystery 3 years of the pandemic, everyone everything got slept on. Like, I mean, I guess it was like if there wasn't a stupid dance on TikTok, then songs didn't really sort of find a place or resonate. And Solar Power is such a bop, and the record is such a great album. I just feel ripped off that you didn't get a chance to really live the moment as it was being released to the world.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's something sort of cool about it. I like the fact that people will be coming to this record for years and years, and it will sort of be like a slower discovery. Did you not
have a tantrum though? Like, honestly, you can tell me. We've known each other for years. Did you not have a little tantrum? Oh, fuck this COVID thing. This is my best record, and I can't go anywhere in the world. I'm stuck in New Zealand. I have to do everything on Zoom.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Because I released it in 2021. We sort of knew the lay of the land a bit more, and also I think it sort of did suit pandemic life. Very quiet. It's like the album you put on and go for a walk.
Yeah, true.
Which is like very pandemic life. So I didn't mind too much, but I know what you mean, and definitely getting out and playing shows has really recontextualized everything for me, and sort of.
Nice.
It's so great to be back.
Nice.
It's such a different feeling.
You obviously, like, before you go and do these big arena shows, you're very humble. You're very low key, down to earth. I don't see, you're never like, stumbling out of a club at 5 a.m. in the morning. So you just, well, at least I've never seen paparazzi photos of that. At least, what's the vibe backstage before you go on? Ella, like, is there like a scented candle burning? Do we have a humidifier? Do we have velvet curtains? That's what I see in my mind.
Wow, I love this. Okay, let me talk you through it. There is a, get ready for this, most on-brand thing you've ever heard. There's a candle that smells like a tomato.
Great.
That is burning away. I'm applying my special show perfume that I only put on when I play a show.
Right.
I am comprehensively brushing and flossing my teeth, because I think sort of like a date, you have to, have the teeth clean.
Of course.
And then I am cracking and deleting a sugar-free Red Bull, which is my my drug of choice. I like to really fire up on the caffeine. 9 o'clock at night and then hang on stage.
Yeah, and also too, you don't want to consume too much liquid before going on. Those Red Bulls are very small, like, because otherwise you need to go to the bathroom, and the last thing you want to do when you're on stage in front of 20,000 people is like, oh, I need to do a little toot break. I need to go and so you don't drink too much, right?
I have had moments like 30 seconds before I've been about to go out and I've got to and I dash back. It's a hair-raising moment.
Now, obviously, you first show happening Brisbane next week, and then you're going to Melbourne, then off to Sydney, then Adelaide, then Perth. Without causing World War III, do you have a favourite Australian city? Is there somewhere you enjoy? I'm gonna, let's flame war. Let's go. Is there somewhere you enjoy going the most?
Oh man, I mean, I really do think everywhere has cool stuff to offer. I am a big foodie. I love great restaurants, so I feel like I've had amazing food in Melbourne recently. That's sort of something I'm excited about. But I love restaurants in Sydney as well.
When it comes to
anywhere that can give me something else.
When it comes to restaurants, Lorde, are you someone who will look at the menu before arriving? Are you someone who likes to save up the surprise and just look when you get there?
I'm not looking up the menu. I think that's overkill.
I agree. There's people I know.
I know some menu looker uppers.
And I'm not going to
know some.
And I don't want to name and shame these menu looker uppers, but honestly, some of them, I walk into a restaurant, I sit down, they go, I know what I'm getting. What are you getting? I'm like, how do you know what you're getting? The menu's not even on the table yet. Oh, I looked earlier. I'm too busy to look early.
Go with nature, keep it cute.
All right, last question for you. I'm sure you remember, everyone remembers, but I think the last time you did interviews, at least for the record, we talked about your Secret Onions Instagram account. It has been pointed out to me, basically, Lorde, that you don't have a TikTok. So who are you masquerading as on TikTok? What content are you looking at? What are you posting? Please tell me.
Wow. I may be the only millennial without TikTok. I don't have a Finsta. I don't stalk. My thing with it is it's so cool and amazing and creative, but I can feel my brain degrading when I use it. I downloaded it for one day in 2020 and I was like, I can never do this, or I will never make anything ever again. This will be it.
Oh, and you know what?
I don't look at it. But,
do you know how refreshing that is to hear that? I can't tell you how refreshing it is to hear someone say, you know what, I'm not on TikTok. It sucks too much of my soul.
Are you on it?
I don't make content. I push my shit content out onto it because you've got to be on everything they tell you.
Are you looking at it every day?
You know what? No, because do you know how toxic that is for your brain? Do you know how it actually taps into your dopamine and then you're unable to find happiness or anything anywhere else because it's instantly available on your phone? So I try not to really go there often because it sucks out your soul.
It really is like the best drugs you could ever do.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. It's so powerful. It's so delicious and exciting, and I knew instantly that it was not me.
And also, too, I'll tell you something else. When the government is banning TikTok from people's phones who work for the government, I think to myself, what do they know that I don't know? So I'm not going to put that app on my phone.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
time will tell.
Hey, a pleasure to catch up. Looking forward to having you in our country in literally a week. The first shows are kicking off. Excited for everyone to see the songs. It's been a long time coming. Thank you, as always.
Thank you so much. Nice to chat. I'll see you soon.
Smallsy Surgery
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.